Your programme notes, you talked about the Manchester United game and you said the team felt they didn't put the United defence under enough pressure. Is it fair to say that problem repeated in the second half today?
Yeah, so I think we have more shots at least, which of course we want at home at the Emirates. We always look at how many shots do we get off on target, and I think today it's not the percentage we want to have. So that's a key thing for us. I think we have more established possession. I think we have more solutions today to do it. I just don't think we have the intensity and urgency in and around the box to kill the game, because we get an early goal, but as long as it's 1-0, the opposition always feels like they're still in the game, they only need one moment, and that's what happened today.
And how do you make sense of the whole second half? Because it did feel like the urgency was quite low, the tempo was quite low, the ball was circulating very slowly. Was that something Aston Villa did, or do you think Arsenal maybe sleepwalked a little bit into that?
Yeah, no, it's. I think there's two things in the way the Villa plays and what we had to solve. On our own half, they pressed very aggressively, so that's why we had to do things quickly and move a lot to be able to solve that. But then on their half, there was less aggressiveness from them, so that's when we then have to dictate the tempo and put the technical detail right and those things. And I don't think we were at the level that we need to be able to create bigger, clear-cut chances today.
Hello.
Yeah, it genuinely, like Tim was saying, it felt like a game of two halves. It felt like you were attack, and then, I don't know if you gave them Horlicks at half-time or something, but they seemed quite withdrawn within themselves. I don't know whether that is the word dynamism or something. It just seemed to, the energy level went right down.
Yeah, so of course we're going to review this with the players, and it's really important to understand. All I can say is that I believe in these players, and they can play at such a high level, and for some reason we didn't perform at our highest level today, and there's some, like I just said, there's some things in it, intensity, urgency in what we do, and getting to the right areas that we've decided that these are the areas for us that we want to go to and attack. But then doing that with conviction. Then why that doesn't happen today, that's of course something we'll have to review.
It also felt like, I think you said this on Thursday when we saw you, they were quite physical Villa at times. I mean, I think they had to take one of their players off because she might have got another yellow and gone off early. But did you feel there was quite a lot of physicality in the game?
Yeah, there was, and that's part of their game. They want to press, they want to be physical, they want to be 1v1, and if you play that way, you're going to have to be really aggressive, because if you're not, then you'll be beat. So yeah, that was definitely part of the game. I think at some moments or certain areas of the pitch or individuals, we do that really well, we match that, and at some moments we don't in the game.
Thanks.
Hi Renee. Obviously, first 2 games of the season, you scored 9 goals. You're playing great attacking football. Last couple of games, only 1 goal, and maybe a slight regression in that sense. Just has anything obvious you think changed going forward between those first 2 games and then the United and the game today?
No, not for me. No. So that's I think where we need to stay very leveled. I think, like I said, we are in the final third a lot. There are 19 shots today, and that's close to where we want to be in these kind of games. So I don't think we should be over-analysing it. Of course we'll analyse it, but it's not, we're still getting there. So that for me is good, and I think we need to stay very leveled in everything we do and how we're going to review this.
And this is obviously it's only 4 games in, but you know how tiny the margin of error is when you're trying to win a WSL title. How much pressure is there to find solutions quickly?
Yeah, no, pressure, because now we've lost 4 points, and that's not what we wanted. But that's the only thing we can do is learn now from this, and learn very fast, because the next game is going to be very important for us.
Thanks.
Hi Renee. In the second half, you made quite a few substitutions, including Hines and Kelly, and although the tempo did drop, they did try their best to make an impact. Do you think it would have made a difference if those players, for example, were brought on earlier with a fresh pair of legs and potentially upped the tempo and the intensity?
That's always hindsight is a beautiful thing. It's always those hard decisions down the sideline. Do we control it now with the players that are on the pitch because they feel the game, they're in the game, and all those things. So do we need fresh legs and intensity? And that's always going to be. Every coach will know that's always going to be the dilemma. But I think they made a positive impact when they came on.
Great. We'll leave it there, guys. Thanks.